What's up, guys? The other day playing Warzone, I had a really awesome clutch. Teammate was dead and I was the only one left. And I thought maybe if we looked over it could give you guys some pointers on things to keep in mind when you're in your own clutch situation. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and let the video play out, and then we'll go back through and take a look at it.
That guy was mad.
Yeah. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Only 4 enemies remain. You know what to do.
Straight ahead, past the barrier.
We've got gas moving in.
Buddy's laying down beside him. Careful with gas.
Solid work. That's
Ball game.
done.
Nice work, sir.
All right, so here we are. Let's take another look at this and break some things down and go over some things that were going through my head while this was all going down. Might give you guys some things to think about while you're in one of these situations yourself. I know there's a lot going through your head. There's bullets going everywhere, but let's try to put some things in your head that you can think about, that you can remember, that'll really help you win some of these final gunfights. So when this is all going down, there's basically an assumption I have to make. And that assumption is there's nobody to the left of me. I mean, that's just one of those percentage chances that I had to take. I had no cover to the left of me. If I would have ran over there to the left to clear it, I would have exposed myself. I just had to pretty much say, looking at the map, up here, you can see the mini map. There's not that much cover over here. This is already going to be out of circle really soon. I'm not seeing anybody moving. I'm just going to have to take the chance that, hey, there's nobody over there. So I'm looking, and this is to the point where I'm like, I'm just going to have to go with it. I'm going to have to play it like everyone's to the right of me. So I'm going to start peeking this wall slowly, try not to overexpose myself, trying to see somebody before they see me. The first thing that catches my eye is obviously the guy jumping off the roof. This is the biggest thing that's different about Warzone versus multiplayer. You know, if you're playing TDM, you're playing hardpoint, Dom, whatever you like to play, especially in the respawn modes. If you see movement that's a bad guy, you shoot. You ask questions later. Warzone is not that way. As it turns out, if I would have shot at this guy, you can see this guy's barrel sticking out here. They weren't on the same team, so if I would have taken this shot, this guy would have directly engaged with me. I probably could have won it, but maybe not. We're going to do everything we can to keep the advantage. So I'm going to let these guys fight it out. He turns to me. At the point he turns to me, all bets are off. I got to take this fight, but I still have the advantage. He was just in a fight. He's probably weak, and I have cover right beside me if I need it. This guy jumps out. He's not facing me. The other reason we take fights is when we know we got him. We know we can win that fight. He's not looking at me. So I'll just finish him off while they're there. I did not see the guy on the wall yet. Circle's coming.
That guy was mad.
Gas is closing in. Relocating.
I'm still kind of focusing on things to the right, especially now that I can hear gunfire over there.
Straight ahead.
There, I see his head poke up. Okay, so here's where I had the right train of thought, but I didn't see everything. So I feel like my next move is going to be to rotate to this rock. I can't rotate to the rock if this guy's here safely. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But where he's mounted on this wall, looking away from me, this is a kill that I am 99% sure I'm going to beat this guy. So let's just take him out so that option to rotate to the rock is open. Down him in case he had a self-revive. Did not realize he was laying down there beside him. I got the call out from the teammate. At this point in the fight, I still don't necessarily see the guy because of all the loot. Everything's kind of in a pile. So what I do is I check out of this fight for now. Regroup as much as I can. It's not long with the gas. I'm trying to get to cover. Luckily, the last two guys get into it a little bit over there, and that gives me a chance to kind of find some cover. That's a fight again that I'm taking. I know I can win. He's not looking at me. He was just in a fight. I got that. I'm gonna go ahead and put him down. She did have a self revive. And then what do I need after that? I'm standing out in the middle of the open. I'm 99% sure the guys over there, they were just fighting. But there could have been, he could have killed him and I didn't notice it because I wasn't watching the numbers. I'm 99% sure he's over there and I need cover. I want to get to cover and have that guy have to come towards me. So I get to cover behind this crappy little wall and it ends up working out. He was weak from the fight earlier. But those are things to think about. The biggest thing is you don't have to shoot at everybody moving. You want to take fights where you have the advantage. I play a lot of Rainbow Six Siege on my stream, and that's one of the biggest things in that game when you're not respawning. It's pretty much in all non-respawn game modes, Battle Royale, Search and Destroy, which is, you know, Rainbow Six is a lot like S&D. Put yourself in positions to have advantages. Don't take gunfights unless you have to or you're at an advantage. And I think you'll realize that you'll get a lot farther in these survival games and in Search and Destroy. So those are some things to think about. If you do want to hang out and catch some of my streams, I stream most nights around 9 p.m. Central. I'll put the links to my channels down in the description, and I'd love to see you guys there. Anyway, have a great rest of your day.